back a long time ago. I was a little old kid. The old man's dead now. His name was Old Man Avery Silvers. He was a master of liquor. I've been told that nobody could compare to him. And I guess that's right.
That's on the creek, what?
On Hillville. Old Man Abe Silvers. They said he could make liquor super than nobody. I mean, nobody could beat him. One time, when I was a little old kid, had a little one-lane gravel road coming down by the house. Mud and gravel. Abe went back there on the mountain somewhere. And he made him a run. Which wasn't much. Probably 3 or 4 yards. All they had over on Hillville, a little 35-gallon pot. If they had one of them, they had a big one, had a big. Poor Abe, he come walking down that road, had his sack on his back, an old tow sack. Had liquor in it. He'd run it that day and carry her home. And he'd got into it too much. He fell right there in front of my daddy's house, in the middle of the road at the mailbox. He fell backwards, and when he did, he busted a jar of his liquor. Boy, you could hear him cuss 40 miles away. But they said he was the best it's ever been. I don't know. I mean, it's a never-ending job. I mean, you don't no more than get done with one thing. Say you run it. All right, then you got to temper it. Then you got to try to sell it. Then you got to turn around and take the money and buy your sugar and stuff back. It's just a round and round thing. One job right after another. It never ends. People grows pot nowadays. It's not as hard to do as make liquor, and they make a lot more money out of it. But they got them airplanes and stuff that flies and hunts that pot. And you got to have a damn good location, or they'll fly over and spot your still just right off. I mean, it stands out like a sore thumb. That copper will shine. You can see it when the sun shines on it for a half a mile. Yeah, I've walked miles and miles hunting for water. You got to have water as the first thing. But I've walked many miles hunting for a little old spring or a branch where I could pipe water off of it out into the woods somewhere, away from a creek. Because if anybody's going to hunt for a still, they'll walk a branch looking for it. And sometimes you can find a spring back on one of these mountains that comes up like under a big rock up here, and it'll go about 30 feet or something. It'll sink back in the ground. You never see it no more. Now, that's an ideal place when you can find one of them, because not many people would even think about water being on a ridge like that upon a mountain, If you can't get the proper equipment, you don't need to be fooling with it. You take making liquor on these old sheet metal stills, hell, that liable to kill somebody. But if you can't get the right equipment and use the right ingredients and not try to dope it up with shit like rubbing alcohol and beating oil and stuff like that, I don't believe in doing that either. But if you can't get a copper still or stainless steel, why, to stay out of the business, because you don't need it no way. It costs you money to graduate anything you do. I kept saving my pennies. Went from wood to pressurized gas. Yeah. You put that gas in a damn tank, whatever size it might be, it don't matter according to what kind of operation you got. As I graduated along, I got bigger. The last one I fooled with, the goddamn gas tank out 60 gallons. And to make one run, it took every damn bit of it. And sometimes you'd have to fill it up again before the run was over. I've sweated blood for what little shit I've got, and I ain't got nothing to show for it no way. Broke down, wore out, can't do nothing.
Do you think people always make moonshine?
Why, they'll make it as long as time lasted and as long as water runs downhill. Somebody will. I won't, 'cause I'm about dead. Well, I guess that's it.